Hello, adrenaline junkies. Welcome to 911 Pursuit Zone. On May 1st, in Jogava County, a suspected impaired driver left a home in an Opel van. The driver ignored stop signals until spike strips were deployed and the van was forced to stop. Judgment fades. The road ends the trip. Do you think things would have ended differently if the driver had stopped earlier? Comment below. Lufkin Police Department and the Angelina County Sheriff's Office moved in on Leland Randolph, a parolee wanted on multiple felony charges. When Randolph spotted officers at a storage facility, he immediately fled, crashing through fences and hitting the highway, triggering a pursuit. The vehicle jumped the railroad tracks, suffered heavy damage, but continued fleeing. The pursuit ended on Buttermilk Road after a pit maneuver.
Get down! Give me your hand! Hold on. Show your hand. Get that left hand out.
Randolph then ran on foot, but was quickly taken into custody. Officers recovered firearms and liquid methamphetamine, a run that only made the consequences worse. The road doesn't end at speed, but at the decision you make. Pooler police pursued a stolen vehicle, speeding southbound on I-95, and requested assistance from Georgia State Patrol. During the chase, the driver weaved through traffic, drifted across lanes, and tailgated other vehicles. He even used the emergency lane at speeds over 100 miles per hour, increasing the risk of a serious crash by the second. Increasing the risk of a serious crash by the second. The pursuit ended near exit 90 after officers coordinated to disable the vehicle. The suspect then fled into the woods, but was quickly apprehended with a taser. The vehicle was confirmed stolen. Drug paraphernalia was found inside, and the driver now faces multiple serious charges. Do you think stopping early would have changed the outcome? Comment below. Officers spotted Bobby Lee Atkins driving a white Cadillac a driver known to have fled a previous traffic stop. A records check showed the registration was suspended and the vehicle had no active insurance.
Wait, 93rd, we're still on Lee's Mill and Highway to... Damn! I got you. Okay, y'all get off the radio. We're gonna be Lee's Mill approaching Forest Parkway. Speeds are about 50 miles.
When officers signaled a stop on Highway 85, the driver fled, nearly colliding with several vehicles during the pursuit. The chase ended after officers used a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle. Atkins was taken into custody, later admitting to drinking, and hospital tests confirmed cocaine in his system. The vehicle was heavily damaged and towed from the scene.
Put your hands behind your back. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back.
A paperwork issue could have been handled quickly, but driving impaired and running only pushed everything out of control. An armed robbery at an AT&T store led to a dangerous pursuit. The suspect was Quantaris Smith, a former NFL player who once suited up for the Denver Broncos. Smith fled at high speed before the chase ended in a crash, all captured on dashcam video. Officers recovered a handgun at the scene, and Smith was taken into custody shortly after. From a professional football field to a jail cell, everything changed in a matter of moments. Police responded to reports of illegal street racing on Headland Drive and found a white and green Camaro spinning donuts in a parking lot. When lights and sirens were activated, the driver took off, nearly hitting a patrol car.
Headline goes to one lane.
He then jumped the sidewalk and crashed into several businesses, putting people nearby at serious risk. Even after losing a front wheel, the driver kept trying to escape. The driver, Carlos Merritt Jr., was taken into custody and now faces multiple criminal charges. What started as reckless racing ended fast, but the consequences didn't. State police were notified of a red Dodge Ram being pursued by the St. Francis County Sheriff's Office. The truck fled northbound, weaving through traffic, running lights and ignoring traffic controls, putting other motorists at risk. When it was safe to do so, troopers performed a pit maneuver. The vehicle left the roadway rolled over and came to rest in a roadside ditch, ending the pursuit.
Show me your head! Don't wreck that car! Crawl up here to me! Hands up! Hands up! Walk up here! Hands up! Hands up!
The suspect, Andre T. Hunter, exited the vehicle holding a can of beer and was later taken to the hospital for shoulder pain. Choosing to keep running only raised the risk, instead of ending the situation sooner and more safely. On October 29, 2024, in Nashville, Tennessee, reckless driving drew attention to a silver Dodge Challenger on Korean Veterans Boulevard. The driver ignored police lights, spun donuts, crossed lanes, and struck a patrol vehicle before fleeing and later surrendering. Street stunts put everyone on the road at risk. Officers spotted a red Ford driving erratically at night, drifting lanes and nearly hitting other vehicles. When signaled to stop, the driver refused and accelerated away. During the pursuit, the truck sped, changed lanes dangerously, and used the shoulder, forcing officers to end it with a pit maneuver. When officers approached, the occupants had fled the scene. Investigators later confirmed the truck was stolen. In the dark, one decision to run put everyone nearby in unnecessary danger. When control is ignored, the road decides how far the journey goes. If you agree, comment yes. Georgia State Police attempted a traffic stop, but the driver suddenly accelerated and fled, turning a routine stop into a dangerous pursuit. The vehicle reached speeds of around 140 miles per hour, racing through public roads and raising the risk for other motorists by the second. Multiple units quickly coordinated, keeping the pursuit short but extremely intense. The vehicle was spun and brought to a stop, ending the chase. Dashcam footage was later released as a clear warning about the cost of running at high speed. Officers spotted a Hyundai Tucson driving recklessly, even steering toward a patrol unit when approached. When signaled to stop, the driver refused and fled through residential streets. Officers later confirmed the suspect was armed with a knife, raising the level of danger. The pursuit ended at a dead-end road, where Arkansas State Police used a forcible intervention to stop the vehicle.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Hit me, come on, put your hands up! Hit me right here! Window! Hey, get covered, get covered!
The suspect, Philip West, was taken into custody after resisting. One decision to run pushed the situation far beyond where it started. Lancaster, California, December 4th, 2023. Deputies respond to a domestic violence call at an apartment on East Avenue J8 inside. They hear shouting through the walls.
Can you see anything over there, Chelsea?
They're in the back room if they're not answering. Yep.
The door opens and Finlayson stands with an 8-inch kitchen knife. She says she wants to stab her ex-boyfriend for pushing her daughter.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him because he is my hey! He pushed me!
Officers enter as she moves toward the man still holding the knife. Within seconds, 4 shots are fired. Finlayson falls.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him because he pushed my
Go. Give me a taser.
Deputies start first aid and rush her to the hospital where she does not survive. No one else is hurt. One burst of anger turned a cry for help into tragedy. A routine traffic stop on Interstate 10 quickly turns into tragedy. Officer Darian Jarrett pulls over a white Chevrolet near Deming. The driver, Omar Felix Cueva, steps out with an AR-15 rifle. Before a word is spoken, he opens fire. Officer Jarrett falls as the gunman circles the truck and fires again. A statewide alert is issued. Sirens echo across the desert. Dozens of patrol units join the chase as Cueva speeds east, shooting at officers along the way. Spike strips blow his tires, but he keeps going.
Already notified Texas.
Central. He's on pure rim. He's on pure rim on the front right tire.
At mile marker 140, Cueva stops and fires one last time. Police return fire, ending the pursuit in a hail of bullets. One officer is injured while Cueva is killed on scene. Officer Jarrett never made it home. His sacrifice reminds us that sometimes even a simple traffic stop can change everything. When courage meets evil, true heroes stand tall until the very end.
Hi, how you doing?
August 19th, 2019. Officers respond to a family dispute, hoping to calm things before they spiral. On the porch, Carlos Torres Jr. stands still, the air heavy with tension.
Apparently said that he has a firearm. Carlos. Wait, Carlos. You want to talk? Okay, if you want.
Minutes later, he steps inside. A handgun flashes from his waistband and gunfire erupts toward the officers. They take cover and return fire as Torres escapes through backyards and narrow alleys. Each encounter grows more dangerous.
Back off, he's going to be over that part.
Three exchanges follow before the chase ends, in the alley where Torres falls beside a .22 handgun.
Put the brake. He has a gun.
No officers or civilians are injured. Every round fired leaves more than marks on walls, it leaves scars on lives. If you believe walking away could have changed everything, comment yes. Arkansas, December 7th, 2024. A white Corvette streaks across Interstate 40 at over 100 miles per hour. The car is stolen. The driver refuses to stop. State troopers close in as the Corvette weaves through traffic, sparks flying from the pavement. Sergeant Roberts moves in from ahead. Trooper Garrett Bird performs a precision PIT maneuver. The Corvette spins out, crashes into a semi-truck, and slams into the concrete wall. Smoke rises as officers surround the car. The driver reaches down, presses the gas, refusing to surrender.
Crawl to me! Come out the car! Get your car, crossbar! Wait, get out of the crossbar! Don't hold up! Here, I'm coming! I'm coming, Garrett, watch out! Oh, pocket! Guys, a little pocket! A good pocket! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Oh, a good pocket! Get out of the car! Get out! Let go, Clark! Let go!
K-9 is deployed. A brief struggle ends the chase. The suspect is Christopher Najera, 32, from Memphis. Cocaine is found in his wallet. His license revoked for DUI. The road to freedom ends behind bars. Phoenix, Arizona. 911 calls report chaos on McDowell Road. A man stabbed with a metal object. Panic spreading fast. Officers locate the suspect, 42-year-old Carl Kludinsky, walking through oncoming traffic clutching a steel rod.
Going eastbound, down. Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Get your hands up! Hands up! Out of my ass! Hands up! Out of my ass! Get your hands up! Hands up!
Commands echo, but he keeps shouting, refusing to stop. A pepper ball launcher fires. He moves into a parking lot. One officer fires his weapon. Officers rush in to give aid as the scene falls silent. Kludinsky later dies at the hospital. When clear commands are ignored, the ending writes itself faster than anyone expects. Fort Lee, New Jersey, February 4th, 2023. A 911 call reports a man with knives inside a townhouse. Police move fast to rescue a trapped family. Inside is Mohammed Bounawar, 42, refusing to surrender. As they reach the balcony, he steps out holding a knife.
Drop it! Drop it! Hold him!
Taser and gunfire break the silence. He falls, then rises again. More shots follow. One officer is hurt.
He's still armed with a knife. He's still armed with a knife.
Bounawar does not survive. A quiet morning turns into a fight to save lives.
So if anyone ain't doing nothing wrong, why'd she even call y'all?
Because she wants you to leave and can't leave.
Oh, I told her I got a tow truck on the way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the issue, man.
June 17th, 2021. What began as a simple conversation quickly turned tense in Georgia. Officers
Hey,
spoke
whose
with
truck is
Jacob
this?
Anthony Palmer, but words turned into a struggle.
Put your phone in your pocket. Look, come here. No!
I want you to really stop, right? Stop. No, stop. No, listen. No, listen. Stop, bro. Stop. No, you stop. Listen. If I tell her to go ahead and detonate, motherfucker, I'm getting blown up. You realize that? You're gonna get tased. Huh? You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get blown up. You gonna get blown up, buddy? Buddy. Buddy.
Palmer broke free, stole a patrol car, and sped away. Sirens echoed across the city. He fired from the window, white smoke trailing behind. One tire gone, yet the car kept racing out of control. Every turn was a gamble, every second a fight to survive. Patrol cars closed in as the stolen cruiser pushed through a thick cloud of smoke. Under the Truman Street overpass, the chase came to an end. Palmer raised his gun and officers fired back. A simple traffic stop became a race against fate. When control is lost, no one wins. Staying calm is always the safest road. In Brazil, a city chase unfolds like a movie. A police officer on a motorcycle locks onto a fleeing rider weaving through the streets. The suspect cuts through alleys, drives into oncoming traffic, and even climbs a flight of stairs to escape. The officer stays close, matching every move with skill and control. Engines roar, tires scream, and the chase surges through the city until it ends in capture. No one is hurt, but the message is clear. On these streets, chaos never outruns the law. December 28, 2024. Two men stand outside a church late at night when danger walks up in the dark. 54-year-old Kevin Doby raises an AK-style rifle and demands their belongings. Instead of surrendering, the victims fight back. They tackle him to the ground as the gun shifts between their hands. Patrol officers nearby spot the struggle and rush in.
Yo! Hey, get off him! Let me get it back. What you think? Grab it. Hey, get off of him! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! He has a gun! Get off of him! He has an AK! He has an AK! Get off of him! Officers in your officer! Where's your rifle! Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired!
Officers give orders to drop the weapon, but Doby regains control and runs. Shots are fired.
Officers in your officer! Where's your rifle! Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired! Where's your rifle? What the? Hey, get down! Get down!
The rifle slides under a parked car and the chaos ends. Doby is arrested in stable condition. Both victims are wounded but survive. That night, courage stopped a robbery, but fear nearly claimed everyone on that street.
Hey, they need on over there.
Los Angeles, 1:30 a.m. A man holding a knife walks quietly down South Broadway, not shouting, not stopping.
Hey, drop the knife! Hey, get behind cover, dude!
Police spot him and immediately move in. The commands ring out clearly. Stop! Drop the knife! But he keeps advancing, ignoring everything. Earl Callier, 47 years old, disregards every warning.
Hit him! Hey, hit him with the 40! Hit him with the cover! 40, 40, 40, 40, 40!
Drop it! Drop the knife!
Less lethal rounds are fired but have no effect. He charges toward the group of pedestrians like there's nothing left to lose.
Watch it! Cover, 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 cover!
Get out of the way!
Move, move!
Then suddenly he turns and runs straight at the officer behind him. No other option left. A gunshot echoes through the empty street. Callier was lucky to be alive. Sometimes a split second between reason and instinct can mean the difference between safety and well-being. If you believe the officers handled this situation with professionalism and restraint, comment yes. Midday, November 7th, 2023. Special response officers were patrolling Brunswick after a string of recent shootings. A man was ordered to stop. Hunter Jessup, 27 years old. When officers signaled for a check, he turned and ran.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! I'll show you! Get on the ground! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop it!
During the chase, Jessup pulled a gun. Officers opened fire. 36 rounds ended the pursuit. Jessup fell and did not survive.
Hold
gun in his head! He's got it in his head! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! I'm out! Drop it! Drop it! Let's go!
No officers were injured. In a confrontation like this, one choice alone can make the outcome irreversible. The black GMC Sierra roars through the highway under the fading light. Behind the wheel is Christopher Monroe, a wanted fugitive running out of chances. Units close in as the chase tears across the Arkansas River. One cruiser spins out, yet the pursuit keeps pushing forward.
Looks like we're going to be going south on MLK. I got stop trying to catch back up. Eastbound Roosevelt, eastbound Roosevelt. Eastbound Roosevelt. Got it. Roll over.
Moments later, the Sierra is struck from behind, flips through the air, and crashes into a brick wall. The roar fades, the silence takes over.
Roll over.
Inside the wreck, they uncover drugs, cash, and a gun. For Monroe, the road that began in defiance ends in justice. San Gabriel Valley, California. Monday night turns chaotic as police chase a white car speeding through city streets. The driver weaves through traffic, runs red lights, and refuses to stop. Oh my God! The pursuit ends in San Dimas when the car crashes into another vehicle at an intersection. Debris scatters across the road as several people jump out and run. Officers chase the driver into a nearby shopping center and take him into custody. 2 others are detained at the scene. The wrecked cars rest under flashing lights. No injuries have been confirmed. One reckless move turned a quiet night into chaos. At 6 in the morning, detectives move in to arrest 30-year-old Marcelino Allende, wanted for assault with a weapon. When police knocked on the apartment door, he climbed out the window and escaped onto the fire escape. Refused to surrender, then went back inside. Detectives enter the apartment, finding him in a bedroom holding a knife. A taser is deployed, dropping him to the floor, but he keeps the weapon and swings toward Detective Barrero. One shot is fired but misses. Allende releases the knife and is taken into custody without further struggle. Calm under pressure turned a dangerous arrest into a controlled outcome.
Hey, how's it going?
July 10th, 2024. Police pull over a speeding car just after midnight. Inside is 25-year-old Davon Roberts and a 6-year-old boy in the front seat without a seatbelt.
Okay. I'm taking him for a ride. This seat's his, right though, right here? Say it again? Isn't this his seat?
Here, you can look me up, bro.
You mind if I go look?
No, no problem. Oh, you can write it down. No.
Okay, do you have is it valid?
Yes.
You don't have a New York State one, right?
No. Yeah, bro, I swear to God, I get pulled over every day, bro.
When asked for his license, Roberts admits he doesn't have one. Seconds later, he hits the gas, dragging an officer still holding the door.
Wait until I can find it pop up some other way.
Okay, for sure. You can put the phone on it.
You're gonna kill me, bro. You're killing me, bro. You're killing me. You're killing me, bro.
The car hits 60 miles per hour before shots are fired. Both fall from the moving car. The officer runs back and pulls the child to safety. Roberts doesn't survive. A gun is found under the seat. Reckless choices always come with a cost. If you think the officer acted to protect the child, comment yes. July 2021. A stolen truck speeds through the city as police close in. Behind the wheel is 26-year-old Ezra Smith, a repeat offender with nothing left to lose.
Get out of the car! Get out!
Officers try to stop him, but he rams a patrol car, then turns the truck toward another officer. The chase ends in gunfire. Smith is hit 6 times before being taken into custody. He later sues police for excessive force, but the shooting is ruled justified. Smith now faces 25 years in prison. The road he took to escape only led him back behind bars.
Get on the ground! And on the ground! No, don't!
Oklahoma City, November 9th, 2023. A 911 call breaks the silence on NE 12th Street. A man with a gun shouting wildly through the neighborhood. Officers rush to the scene as Janie Owens Bay stands in the crowd, weapon raised. The moment he sees them, he turns and runs into the building. Inside, only the sound of terrified breathing remains.
Get out of here! Alright. Alright. Open the door. He points the gun at we're going. Put the gun down! Put the gun down! I know. Hey. Put the gun down! Put it down! Put it down!
A gunshot tears through the air. Officers fire back as Owens Bay hides behind the vending machine, still pulling the trigger.
Is that him? Is that him? Okay, he's behind me. He's behind the Coke machine right here. Okay. I can't. Guns down.
Okay, look.
Put the gun down. Hey. No, don't reach for it. No, don't.
For a moment it seems over, but then he reaches down and picks the gun up again. One final shot ends the standoff. No one else is hurt. In the moment he could have saved himself, he chose the other way.
Don't reach for it. No, don't.
North Miami-Dade, Florida. Alarms echo across the city. A stolen truck, a fugitive on the run, and a chase ready to ignite. Jose Carlos Blanciquet, a patient who escaped from a mental health facility after a failed assault, appears at Toyota of North Miami. He steals a truck and speeds off. The truck swerves through intersections, but the net closes fast. Police block the road and force it to stop. Everything ends in seconds. Freedom taken the wrong way never lasts, because every road that runs from justice eventually circles back to it. Do you think the officers handled this situation with incredible speed and professionalism? Comment yes. Police receive a call from the neighborhood near 46th and North York. Reports say a man with a gun threatened a driver, then walked away with his dog.
Denver police, put that gun down now. Drop it. Drop the gun. Drop it. Drop it!
Minutes later, they find him. Officers move in carefully, lights cutting through the night. Commands echo, but he doesn't respond.
Drop the gun! Drop it now! How can we help you? Drop the gun!
Suddenly the man raises his gun. Shots ring out. The silence shatters. The confrontation ends in seconds. The suspect is taken to the hospital in critical condition. The weapon is later identified as an air gun. One reckless move turned a quiet street into a place face to face with death.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
A call comes from Chili's Grill and Bar. A man armed with a knife and a hammer is threatening everyone inside. Officers arrive to find 50-year-old Philip Adrian Mullen sitting in a silver Honda. The first command is calm. Step out of the car.
Step out of the car. What's up? Step out of the car. Hey, let me see your hands. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Mullen grabs the hammer and starts walking forward. 60 feet, 8 warnings, no pause.
Put your hands up. I'm not going to tell you again. Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. I'm going to tell you right now. Get down! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground now!
The officer keeps backing away until there's nowhere left to go. 3 shots end the advance. Officers rush in to give aid, but it's too late. One man's rage turned a quiet evening into a tragedy that no one could stop.
You good? Yeah, I'm good. Are you guys good here?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll come over here.
May 29th, 2024, a white Ford truck speeds down Interstate 95, refusing to stop for St. John's deputies. Behind the wheel, Alexandria Mason, armed and reckless. Florida Highway Patrol joins the chase. Speeds hit 100 miles an hour. Traffic tightens, danger builds. One precise PIT sends the truck spinning into a concrete wall. Officers move in as Mason crawls through the cabin, ignoring commands. She's pulled out and taken into custody. Inside the truck, a gun, ammunition, and suspected drugs. The chase ends, but the evidence tells the rest of the story. April 10th, Ryan Street erupts into chaos as Cody Davis, a convicted felon, steals a truck and leads police on a high-speed chase through city traffic. Police cameras catch every second as he rams cars and drives against traffic. A stolen gun flies out the window, bouncing on the road as sirens close in. The chase ends in a violent crash, but no one dies. In court, Davis claims the brakes failed. Prosecutors call it a lie that no one could believe. The verdict is clear: 6 charges, guilty on all counts. When justice finally caught up, it didn't slow down for anyone.
Where's the key at?
August 16th, 2023. Neighbors call 911 after hearing a woman screaming for help inside a house on Bowling Avenue.
I got a bunch of That was hard. Look at that boy. Which window she kick out?
Officers arrive and see her trapped on the 2nd floor. The front door is barricaded, so they grab a ladder and climb through the window.
Is he Hispanic? Where's the key at? But there's no one else in here, right?
Inside, they find her chained to the floor by the neck. The lock is ripped out and she's freed within seconds. 2 days later, police arrest 36-year-old Moises May. What started as control ended as a crime, and her screams became her rescue.
What kind of car does he drive?
Put the knife down! Your what?
September 5th, 2022. Morning traffic turns dangerous when 911 calls report a man walking in the middle of I-25. Cars swerve. One driver almost hits him. Officers arrive and find 29-year-old Daryl Ray Lopez walking in traffic.
Come here. Come here.
Put it down! Put it down now! Put the knife down!
Put the knife down.
They try to talk him down, but he pulls a knife and charges. An officer fires once and Lopez falls as vehicles stop across the highway.
Drop the knife!
He is taken to the hospital but does not survive. No one else is injured. Moments like this remind us that one reckless act can put every life at risk. A robbery alarm rings out from Dollar Bank as two masked suspects flee in a black Toyota Camry, sparking a high-speed chase.
Getting off at transportation, speed 90. Yeah, advise Garfield.
The car tears through Route 82, Interstate 77, and 490 West at over 105 miles per hour, weaving through traffic as drivers swerve to avoid disaster.
Speed 50. Exiting Lorraine. Exiting onto Lorraine. They just hit a vehicle to bail. One male bailed. One male bailed. They hit my car.
Cash and evidence fly from the window as spike strips fail to stop the car. Near Fleet Avenue, the Camry crashes into a Dodge but keeps going.
They struck a vehicle, West 85th and Lorraine. I'm out on foot.
At West 85th and Lorraine, the chase ends. Both suspects are taken down on the spot. The run ends here and justice catches up at full speed.
We got one in speed. Do a better pat down on it.
Be careful, hey, be careful!
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. A Mercedes SUV carrying 4 suspects sped off when police attempted a traffic stop near Sunrise Boulevard.
Hey, I got it. Light it up, light it up, light it up!
Even after a direct collision, the SUV kept going, forcing officers to continue the chase.
11:19 for 10:31. To the other side, to the other side, pin up to the other.
To protect traffic, troopers executed a PT maneuver on Sunrise Boulevard near Polk 95. The SUV flipped, bringing the pursuit to a dramatic end. All 4 suspects were arrested. The driver, 20-year-old Dorshawn Tate Jr., recently out of prison, now faces aggravated fleeing charges. Running never opens an escape. It only tightens the grip of the law. Do you think police handled it correctly? Comment yes if you agree.
You have a firearm on you?
July 8th, 2020, officers responded to a hotel near Black Canyon Highway after a 911 caller reported his roommate had fired a gun outside.
Stay over there.
Yeah, please, stay the fuck away from me. I didn't do shit. You got your people back. Look, I have everything on my phone.
Let me see your phone. Let me see.
Everything's
Show
on my
me.
phone.
Show me who shot it. Show me.
I didn't have the video, but I have all
Well,
this
you
fucking
said you.
proof on. Like,
Show me your
written
proof that somebody shot the
It's written
gun.
fucking proof. This
You have
has been
ID
threatening
first of
me.
all.
I have a temporary.
They located 24-year-old Giovanna Kelsey McCreary near a parking lot. She denied having a weapon, but officers found ammunition, drugs, and a warrant during their search.
What are these?
Is this in
As an officer tried to handcuff her, McCreary pulled a handgun and fired.
He's got a... 925 David, 998.
The round narrowly missed. Officers drew their weapons and shot back, striking her twice. She was taken to the hospital in critical condition but survived. No officers or bystanders were hurt. The road back to freedom is longer than any street once a gun is drawn.
Don't be stupid. He's got a...
On January 1st, 2020, deputies and Grass Valley Police confronted 25-year-old Gabriel Strickland on Walker Drive after reports he was walking with a handgun.
Drop the gun now! Hey, tell Grass Valley units to get out of crossfire!
Okay? Just drop the gun! Put it down! Yeah, it's working. Put it down, put it down, put it down! Drop the gun now!
Officers ordered him to drop the weapon, but he refused. Strickland pointed the gun in several directions, including toward the approaching officers. Shots were fired as the standoff escalated.
Drop it now! Drop it!
Even a replica can carry the weight of danger. One wrong move with a weapon can close doors that should have stayed open. Phoenix, Arizona, December 23rd, 2019. 2 days before Christmas, 38-year-old Richard Ruiz turned a mall parking lot into chaos. He shot a woman during a carjacking attempt, stole a red pickup, and fired at a man rushing to help. Officers arrived as Ruiz circled back, still armed.
On high rate speed. Bravo, please. 637. Red Tacoma going. Head over for the Burlington Coat Factory, 7611.
After a failed attempt to stop his truck, Ruiz stepped out with a gun. 2 officers opened fire and he was killed. 3 victims survived, 2 with non-life-threatening wounds. A holiday afternoon turned into a stark reminder of how quickly safety can vanish when weapons appear.
Thanks for sticking with us until the end. These moments aren't about the chase. They're about the choices made, the risks involved, and the officers who step in to protect everyone on the road. If this video made you think even for a second, then it did its job. Drive safe, stay calm, and remember, no mistake on the road is worth a life. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.